Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. This is V with PharaohsTarot, and I'm here with your weekly elemental water game reading, okay? Happy Pride Month. Y'all have fun and be safe. All of the cards are pulled out. Before we get started, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all that information is in the description box below, okay? Let's tap into your cards. You're in the sun energy, so this is I want to say like a rebirth, like a healing, like a reemergence of your lust for life. Your inner child has been healed. You've been through so much, and now it's time to allow that experience to really express itself. Okay. Yeah, you're shining bright. You may have like moved away out of a tough environment and made something of yourself, become successful or something like that. Maybe you've overcome like some severe addiction and now your life is flourishing. Some of you all have you have children, you've reunited with your children, something like that. But this is beautiful energy, and you have the star, so there's a bit of you're in the energy of that, but all these major arcanas here, so this is like the divine really helping you push through. This is their energy. They're bringing this healing energy, and you are doing the work, which is allowing this transformation to take place. You're saying no to things that don't serve you. You're saying you're being more disciplined. You're being more honest, and that's what helps this energy flourish. And with Aquarian energy, you're being yourself. You're being authentic. Okay, you're not afraid to stand out. You're not trying to fit in. You're allowing new things to come in, and you're governing yourself accordingly. Yeah, in the Fool energy, you took a major step to be a new version of yourself. You may have left a lot behind because a Fool travels light. There's a lot that gets left behind when you're starting a new journey, and you will come in contact with loyal people. Okay, they're hollering the dog here. All right, some of y'all, if you were moving, you had nothing but your clothes and your pets or something like that. It's just something like whatever you left with, it was very minimal, but you have your peace now. And so you have the Eight of Swords with the High Priestess, the Six of Cups, and the Ten of Wands, okay? So, you've been carrying a lot of child wounding. Like, as a child, you may have been wounded, like, emotionally or physically, mentally, or all of the above. And sending you a lot of love. That's very challenging energy to navigate. With this Sun energy, you've healed. You're healed, or you're in the process of fully healing those wounds. And with this High Priestess here, it's like maybe it's like a healing that needs to happen, like something. And with the sword, maybe something needs to be communicated, something needs to be said in order to help facilitate this healing, even if it's just you acknowledging it, saying it out loud. But some of y'all need to like actually say it to the person who hurt you or something like that. But you're moving into like this Queen of Wands with the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, and Justice. Yeah, you removing your energy from certain situations will bring in justice, karma for you, and karma for whoever you're leaving, right? And your karma is going to be positive. That's you leveling up. That's you becoming more decisive, more confident in who you are, focused on yourself. You may have carried the burden as a child. Maybe you had to grow up too fast. You were responsible for like younger siblings or something like that, or maybe you became a parent very, very early on, and so you weren't really able to fully be a child. It's something where that wounding, you become a bit codependent in situations, so you may tend to linger in things that don't really serve you. But with this energy coming up, you're going to start valuing yourself and start being this like fiery, charismatic person. This is all like fire energy, Sag, Leo, Aries. And so the Aries is about self. And so it's not, I was hearing Iyanla Vanzant speak about, she was asked, is it selfish to focus on yourself and to fill your cup? She said, no, it's being self-full. You have to make sure your cup is full, is what she was saying, and the overflow is what you give to others. But your cup has to be full at all times, otherwise how can you give to anyone? Okay? And so it's just this energy of like, maybe you you're more of like a self-sacrificing person, and you were praised for doing that, but you suffered at the expense of others. And the divine is saying no more. It's time to walk away from situations that don't serve you. You know how to do it. You've done it in the past, and maybe that's what's preventing you now. It's like you've had to walk away. You feel like you've lost so much, but you're focusing on what you're losing instead of what you're gaining, and that's your sense of self. That's who you are. That's bringing balance to your life. And so we have the Two of Pentacles with the Five of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? And so this is like you, it's a bit of self-manipulation because you know it's not working in your life. The divine is saying you're trying to balance out a situation. Oh, should I do this or should I do that? Should I go with this? And you know what you should be doing. You know what's not flourishing with the Seven of Pentacles. You know what's not growing. You know what you've been giving your energy to, and it's not being reciprocal, person, place, or thing. And so it's time to just be honest with yourself and go ahead and let that go. Yeah, and you showed up in your own reading, Scorpio, Death card with the King of Swords. Yeah, it's time for you to decide to move forward and be decisive. Let your yes mean yes and your no mean no. Okay, stand on your intelligence. You're a very intelligent person, and honor this transformation. Okay, even if you go into old environments, you still are your new person. So don't, engage in behaviors that the old you once did because it makes others feel comfortable. No, you've leveled up, and you may want to see old friends and family, but when you go into those environments, ensure that you're operating as your authentic self. You didn't go through this transformative period for anything, and so continue to allow it to happen. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands with the Four of Cups. So you're coming to a victorious stage in your life, but there's something preventing you from moving forward with love. You may have like those wounds are still, and I mean love, like whatever. You can love your career, you can love a person, you can love a friend, whatever this is. It's like you need to take those steps to move towards it, but you're kind of like stop and go, or you're moving towards it, but you're still very guarded as you're moving towards this. Yeah, you're afraid you won't ever fully heal. There's something that's reoccurring, maybe like some post-traumatic stress or something like that. And so maybe there's going through therapy or something is something that will benefit you, but this energy is divine and you will heal. You have to take a moment for yourself and slow down, but you definitely will heal through this. This will not be the end of your story. Walking away from things that don't serve you will help this process. Continuing to engage with things that bring you down and lower your vibration is only going to keep this energy relevant. But the outcome is you're going to get clarity on why it's hard for you to receive love. Okay, or why it's become hard for you to receive love. Why do you always feel like you're left out? Why do you always feel heartbroken? Why does that wound seem like it never heals in your heart and you can never, get your head above water, maybe even financially or physically, or just emotionally? You always feel like, like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. It's being revealed to you. You're going to have clarity, okay? Just allow it to happen, and when it does, make the choice that honors the new person that you are. Yeah, you will be satisfied. You will have clarity with this, and you will have stability with this Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And it's exactly what I was saying. Like, let your cup, you give from the overflow, okay? Yeah, you're manifesting it in. You're manifesting in. Just be patient, okay? And be active while you wait with this Three of Wands here. Continue to work, but something is coming in swiftly for you, okay? And it'll be an opportunity, not an illusion, because you will have given yourself fully to what it is that you honor. Okay, just be mindful of toxic patterns, overthinking. I want to pull a Shaman Oracle card. Being attached to karmic practices, obsession, toxicity. The devil is here, but it's also, you could be Capricorn energy. Maybe you're just super focused on money or finances. Maybe that's what's driving you, and that's why you feel like, I don't know what I should do, or but you know what you want to do. You know what's not working. You know what is working. Pardon me. Yes, finances are very important, okay? You have to definitely be responsible in that respect, but that cannot be the governing factor of your life and like the lead decision maker of your choices. So I'm going to pull a Shaman Oracle card while I'm shuffling. Like the video if it's resonating for you. Definitely subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you as part of this community and share it out. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading to get more specific information, www.PharaohsTarot.com. All the information is in the description box below. And we also go live over on TikTok, all right? We still have content on Instagram, so feel free to go over there, but we're not really giving a lot of our energy to Instagram any longer. We're focusing more on TikTok, all right? It looks like the cards got a little mixed up. So I'll get you though. What are we going to do? We have the completion with the medicine wheel on the bottom. The medicine wheel low-key came out in reverse, but I don't read cards in the second reverse. I think I mixed the cards up. But yeah, so so we have the ghost dance as well as magic. Yeah, I'm getting you've identified the areas. Like this is like that ancestral wounding I was telling you about. But just also remember, like, they gave you more than just wounds. You have power as well. Maybe some of y'all are very spiritual. You know, you have gifts that were spiritual gifts that were passed down. You manifest so quickly. You are able to help others. You're highly intuitive. And as a Scorpio, you see deeper than most people can see. But I'm getting something about you. You're very, some of y'all are like healers and shamans and things of that nature. And completion, this is like the beginning and ending of a cycle. Okay, the snake eating its tail. It's like this, how life is cyclical. I want to get more, but it's 9, so it's something ending. That's ending, and it hasn't gotten to the 10 yet. So something is still lingering a bit. Let me see here. Bear with me for a second. Yeah. You have finished the cycle, and there's no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. That's why this came out in reverse, the medicine wheel. It's like you feel like, I'm not healed yet. I'm not healed. And it's like you keep telling yourself you're sick. Like Munchausen syndrome, you know, like you tell someone they're sick and they just keep believing it. You keep telling yourself that, and you feel like you're not worthy of this love, but you are. You're not worthy of a new beginning, but you are. And so you finish the cycle. There's no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. In regard to relationships, it's time to honor what has been and find a new form for the future. In your ventures, it is time to reap your harvest. Completion is a time for celebration. It is the end of summer when fruit is ripe. Okay? And you know we just went through this summer solstice. So this summer could be a significant time for you to actually experience the fruit of your labor. Just keep that in mind. Stay in touch with your ancestors, and just allow them to help you bring in this new Ten of Cups, this new reciprocal energy, this new emotional fulfilling situation. Okay, so hopefully this was helpful, Scorpio. So much love and light to you. 1313 on the clock. That's 4-4. Stability. Okay, I'm feeling 4 of Wands, so that's really awesome energy. All right, so as I said, hopefully this was helpful. Like, share, subscribe, join that community here as well as TikTok where we go live. It's a lot of fun over there. Also, if you feel moved to book a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. All right, namaste, Scorpio.